Hey y'all, it's your girl Leah and I'm back with another video. And y'all know I got my wine, so I'm back for another story time. Alright y'all, so let's get straight into the story time about how I thought this girl was my friend and whole time she was my enemy. So yeah, let's start from the beginning on how I met her. For the sake of the video, we're gonna call her Stacy. So Stacy and I had met at this job and we both got hired at the job at the same time. When we first got hired, we would just have like brief little conversations, nothing too deep. And then one day she leaned over and she was like, "Girl, do you like this job?" And I'm like, "Girl, I hate it here." And from there, we just kept talking every day. It got so bad to the point that the manager had to call both of us into the office and was like, "Look, you two need to be separated, and if y'all keep talking, I'm gonna have to let both of y'all go." And I just was not too worried about the job because I had another job. Stacy, I don't know what she had at that time, so I didn't care. I'm like, okay, if you gotta let me go, you gotta let me go. So literally we went back onto the floor because we used to like have like a little desk and we was supposed to be on the phone, y'all. And instead of us being on the phone after he then called us into the office, we kept talking. And basically me and Stacy from that day had exchanged numbers. We was like, cool. So the next day she texted me and was like, "Girl, I do not want to go into the job, but if you go, I'ma go." I'm like, "I'ma go because what, he ain't fired us yet, so let's just go." We walk into that job. The manager calls Stacy into the office and basically tells Stacy, "Look, I'm choosing Aaliyah over you, and y'all just keep talking and I just can't have that here, so I'm gonna have to let you go." So Stacy was not heartbroken. All she did was say, she walked out walked out of the office and was like, "Girl, you got my number, hit me." And she went about her day. After that, whatever, Stacy had texted me after when I had got off and she was like, "Girl, come over, let's drink wine, smoke hookah, and listen to music." So I, go to the liquor store, I go get a bottle because I'm ready to relax, because honestly that job was so stressful. And when she left, y'all, I actually had to do some work and I was so annoyed. And basically I was like, yeah, I can't wait to go home because I knew the next day I was not returning to the job because that was like the only entertainment that I really had with Stacy. We would just do our little small talk, but we got really, really cool or whatever. But I was just like, now she's gone, like I ain't got nobody to talk to. So I went to her house or whatever, and we was, just talking and trying to get to know each other or whatever. And she starts asking me about like my relationship status. And I'm like, "Girl, I talked to somebody, but girl, he's getting on my nerves. Like I don't like him anymore. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the situation." And she's like, "Girl, you need to start hanging out with me because I be having ninjas. I be having them, okay? I be having them in rotation. I be out here fishing, okay?" So I'm like, "Oh, okay, girl, okay." But honestly, I'm the type of girl, like, I don't be trying to juggle too many men. Like, that's just not my cup of tea. I don't judge nobody that do it. It's just, I would get caught. Like, I'm a one man. How I go? I'm a one woman. I'm a one man woman. I don't know. Whatever. So we talking or whatever, and she was like, "Girl, I'm about to invite this one boy that I talked to over or whatever. It's gonna be cool, it's gonna be chill or whatever." So she texts him, she's like, "Hey, I'm hanging out with my homegirl, you should come over." And y'all, it's like about 30 minutes or whatever, me and her vibing, we cool it, and she gets a knock at the door. And I knew that, she had invited one of her dude's over. So the knock on the door, she goes to the door, she's like running, y'all, she's like excited to see this boy. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, he better be T, okay, he better be fine," the way she is running to that door. She opened the door, and honestly, y'all, he walks in and the first thing I see is a dirty hoodie. He has on a filthy dirty hoodie, and I'm just staring at the hoodie like, this is one of your ninjas? This is who you talking to? Dirty, 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 dirty. He has on like dirty Crocs. Like, dirty Crocs is crazy. That is out of this world. Like, to have on dirty Crocs is just beyond me. Like, so, you know, he's nice. He's like, hi, how are you? She introduces him to me and she's like, this is my man. We gonna call him Dirty Man because that hoodie was so dirty. Everything about him was dirty, dirty, dirty. So I'm like, ugh. So she's, you know, he's like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. He puts his hand out. I fist pump this man. Do not touch me. Ew. So, you know, they in there or whatever, and they're talking, they're having their sidebar conversation. And honestly, this is why I don't like hanging out with people that be with other, you know, their significant others, because it gets awkward like that. So they're like facing each other on the couch and they're like talking. I'm smoking a hookah, I'm on my phone making videos, I'm in my own world. So yeah, it's cool. Now she's like, you know, she's talking, she's vibing or whatever, and she yells out like, oh my god, I'm getting fucking tipsy. I'm getting tipsy. And I'm like, girl, you didn't even drink that much, but okay, like, if you getting fucked up, go ahead, shoot your shot. So she starts, like, she got the music on or whatever, and she was like, this is my song, this my song, this my song. She starts pulling his arm to get up, and y'all, she starts dancing on him in front of me, and I'm just like, ugh, like, ugh, dirty man, yuck. Like, he is just like the happiest man on earth, hun. He's loving when she's throwing back, okay? Like, he's loving it, he's smiling, he bouncing, he doing, I'm just like, ugh. And I'm starting, in no lie, I'm looking at Stacey different. I'm like, ugh, girl, you want me to hang out with you? And this is the type of people you like to bring to your house? Yuck. So, y'all, this was like the first time we ever like hung out or whatever. So I'm like, all right, girl, like, you know, she's saying she's tipsy, they doing all this dancing, and it's just getting, I'm ready to go. So I'm like, all right, girl, I'm about to leave, I'm about to go home or whatever, and I will catch up with you later. So she's like, yes, girl, we gonna go out tomorrow or whatever. I want to see you tomorrow, so let's hang out. Are you going to that job? And I'm just reminding her, like, girl, I quit. I don't even want to work there no more. But I guess I'll see you tomorrow. So I had a serving job, y'all, but I used to work my serving job at night, and I'm like, okay, like, I'll just see you tomorrow, girl. I'm rushing out of there. And I ain't gonna lie, as soon as I got in that car, I went and got on that phone and I was judging the out of Stacey, because if y'all could see that man, only if y'all could see him, he was dirty, 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 or whatever. So, the next day come, and Stacey hits me up and was like, girl, let's go out to eat. Let's do happy hour today or whatever. And I'm like, well, I gotta go to work later, so we're gonna have to go out early. Well, Stacey is cool with going out early, so I'm like, okay, let's meet up at the restaurant or whatever, and that way, like, after we leave the restaurant, I could just go straight to work. And she's like, okay, that's cool, that'll work, but I'm gonna bring my homegirl too. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, like, I'll see you then or whatever. And y'all, I ended up meeting up with them at the restaurant, and the homegirl, she's cool. We, you know, we vibing at the restaurant, we ordering food, we getting happy hour, we drinking, and we're just having a good time. So mind you, our server comes over and he's like flirting with me, and I'm like flirting back or whatever, because I you know, like, I'm just, honestly, I'm just one of those people that, like, I just be flirting. Like, it don't mean nothing. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's just a little flirt or whatever. And I see Stacey looking at me like that from across the table. So I'm looking at her, like, and I laugh. I'm like, girl, fix your face. And her friend was like, yeah, why is you looking at her like that? You know, so she was like, girl, why is you even entertaining him? I told you, you need to hang out with me, because, you know, I be having the ninjas. Like, you seen my ninja yesterday. And I am looking at her like, girl, what? Did you see your ninja yesterday? So I'm like, girl, I know you're not talking about that boy from yesterday, because did you see his hoodie? And she was like, her friend was like, girl, who you had over there? Who did you have over there? And she says, girl, I had Dirty Man was over there. She was like, you brought him to your house And she was like, girl, yes. Like, and you know, like it was chill, it was cool, like, and you know, he was looking good as ever. And I'm thinking to myself, like, girl, did we see the same person yesterday? Because clearly you're Delulu if you think that this man was looking good yesterday. So I'm just sitting at the table, and her friend was like, girl, he never looked good. Never looked good. Like, you're crazy. Like, I don't even know why you're entertaining him. And you over here judging her for flirting with somebody. Like, girl, bye. So I'm like, girl, and I don't even know, mind you, my whole thing is that I don't even know the server. So why is you even tripping off of if we're flirting or not? You didn't see me you didn't see me give him my number, no nothing. We're just like, he's giving me my stuff before he give it to them. Little stupid stuff. So she was like, Stacy was like, girl, I can't believe you think that dirty man is not cute. And I'm like, I can't believe you think dirty man is cute. I was like, girl, he is dirty. His hoodie is like disgusting. How did you not see that yesterday? She was like, girl, his hoodie was not dirty. I was like, yeah, this girl gotta be blind. But you know, I'm not gonna come at your man. That's what you like. That's what you like. So I'm like, okay, girl, you got it. Like, and I'm like, how serious are y'all? Because yesterday you introduced him as your man. And she was like, girl, I told you I be having ninjas. I be having them. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So the boy comes back, the server comes back to the table or whatever, and he puts the bill on the table or whatever. And Stacy is looking at him like, she's looking at him like, you better not say shit to my friend or whatever. And he was like, yeah, your food was free, so you ain't gotta worry about paying for yours. And she was like, what? Why is her food free? Yo, so immediately I just get so irritated. I'm just looking at Stacy like, are you for real? Like, you about to do this, like, do this right now? Like, so I'm just irritated. And her friend just jumps in, Stacy's friend. She's like, girl, like, why you being a hater? If you wanna, you know, give her a free meal, what's the big problem? So, you know, the guy is just like, I just think she's beautiful or whatever, and I just wanted to give her a free meal, whatever. And that's that. So it was clean, it was simple. You know, he didn't ask me for my number, he didn't ask me for my IG, he didn't ask me for nothing. He just was like, you know, I hope you have a good day or whatever. And it was that. Bye. So Stacy, so the guy had walked away, and Stacy's friend was like, girl, don't mind her, she is a hater. That's because she be paying for her man when they be going out to eat. Her man don't be, you know, paying for her to eat. And I just start laughing or whatever. And Stacy is looking at her friend like, bitch, why did you telling my business type thing? But I already kind of like peeped, like, girl, when you had Dirty Man over, I was just like, girl, I'm starting to figure out your type and what your lineup looking like. So we get up and we go or whatever, and Stacy is still talking about it like, I can't believe he gave her a free meal. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the problem? Like, if anything, you know, I was looking good today. I was looking super good. I mean, you look cute, girl, but I got on, you know, I got on a good fit. Like, I look good. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, girl, you're dressed to impress, and I'm dressed to go to work. So that should have been strike number one there. Because I just feel like, why are you mad about that? Like, girl, you act like the man was doing a lot. Like, I don't know. And plus, it's okay. Like, it's not that deep. So once I get into my car, I'm thinking about this situation. I'm like, Stacy cannot be for real. Like, I'm like, that was some weird ass shit. And I'm just thinking like, girl, you's a hater. But I forgot to mention to y'all, so Stacy's friend, we're gonna give her name, we're gonna call her Keisha, because she's gonna be in the story, the remainder of the story. So Keisha was inviting me to her birthday party that she was having at a lounge the next day. So I was like, okay, girl, I'll be there. I'm off work. I was down to hang out, like, or whatever. And we just go about our day. The next day, y'all, it's probably like 5 o'clock, and Stacy is calling me, and she like, I hate when people do this. Girl, what you wearing tonight? I don't know. It's only 5 o'clock. What you about to wear? I'm like, girl, I don't know. Like, just something simple because it was at a lounge. It wasn't given like club. It was more like chill. So I was like, oh, I think I would just wear some jeans on like a cute top and probably like throw on some sneakers. I don't know what I'm going to wear tonight or whatever. And y'all, she got the heels. She's like ready to dress up. She was like, girl, you gonna wear that or whatever? I'm like, yeah, only because like this is y'all friend or whatever. And I wasn't really trying to throw that shit on because I didn't know nobody that was gonna be there, and I didn't plan on being there that long, honestly. But I didn't think I was gonna be looking crazy either. Like, you know, I just had on a nice cute little crop top or whatever. It was cute. I look decent. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'm thinking like, okay, maybe Stacey is dressing up because that's her homegirl. Who knows? So y'all, the events is like getting closer to the time or whatever, and Stacey was like, okay girl, like when you get here, like I'm already be here, so just let me know when you're in a parking lot. So y'all, I get there extra late. They was there at probably like 10:30. I didn't show up till like 12, y'all, but it was on a Saturday. It was cool, you know. I think the place had closed at like 2. So I'm like, I don't really know too many people that's gonna be there. I only know Stacey and Keisha. So when I get there, whatever, Stacey is super excited to see me. She's jumping up and down. Hey girl, like, hey. So we in there, whatever. And she's telling me like, oh my God, your outfit is cute, girl. I was scared. I thought you was gonna look a hot mess. And I'm thinking to myself like, girl, we have never been anywhere for you to be even thinking that I was gonna look a mess. Like, what? So I ignored that or whatever. Keisha's excited. We're in there like jamming. We're just having a good time. We in there dancing or whatever. And we vibing out. Keisha got her friends, and then like she got like her homegirls in there, and then she got a couple dudes in there. And then Keisha like talking to me, like now we're just like in a circle, and Keisha's like talking and like to me, and she's like, girl, the ninjas is coming out tonight. I'm gonna show you. She thinks she got ninjas. I'm about to show you the ninjas is coming out tonight to my event or whatever. So I'm just like, okay girl, like yes. I was like, okay, like that's your man, or what like what's happening? She was like, no girl, no, these ninjas is for anybody. So she's hyped. So I'm thinking to myself like, oh, we already know how Stacey gets. So I don't know if she in competition with Keisha or what. So we know that she's weird when it come down to men. So y'all, after she says that, this boy walks in, and Stacey was like, he is mine. He's about to be mine. She was like, y'all see him? He about to be mine. And Keisha looked at her and she was like, girl, I invited him. Like, he's coming to the party or whatever. Like, he one of my homeboys or whatever. And sorry. So she was like, he's one of my homeboys or whatever. And the boy, you know, he in there, he greeting Keisha, he giving her a hug or whatever, and she telling him like where he could sit or whatever, and he got his friends with him. So y'all, me and Stacey is talking, we drinking or whatever, we smoking hookah, we vibing, we dancing to the music, we chilling. All of a sudden, Keisha comes up to me and she grabs my arm, and mind you, she like pulls me away from like Stacey a little bit, and she was like, girl, my homeboy think you cute, he want to talk to you. So I'm like, who's your homeboy? And she points at the dude that Stacey like, and I was like, girl, Stacey like him. Why you ain't just tell him, you know, hook him up with her or whatever? She was like, girl, no, like he want to talk to you. So she grabs my arm, she brings me over there with him or whatever. And he was like, hey, how you doing or whatever. And I was like, hi, like, you know, kind of standoffish because like, girl, I just told you that your friend wants him or whatever, and I ain't want to be rude or nothing and not say like hi after he just said hi. So girl, I'm just standing there looking weird. I'm just looking awkward. He probably think that I'm a weirdo. So I look over, y'all, and I see Stacey looking at me, and she like cut her eyes and looked the other way. Now mind you, Keisha is walking back towards Stacey, and they're like talking in each other's face, and it's getting tense, like it's getting real. And she's like da 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 da, like talking in her face. And then Keisha comes back over and she like comes get me, and she was like, this bitch is tripping, like she's getting on my fucking nerves. please tell her that he asked for you to come over there. And I was like, girl, I don't know. Like, you just came over and said that he wanted to talk to me. I was like, girl, like, go talk to him. Like, I don't want him. Like, that dude is for you. Like, if you want to go talk to him. So Stacy walks off, y'all. She has an attitude. She does not want to talk to me. No, nothing. And I'm just thinking, like, you weird ass bitch. Like, here we go again. Over nothing at all. So a song comes on and Stacy starts getting hype, y'all, and she's getting on the couch or whatever, and she's like pulling my hand to get on the couch with her or whatever. And when I went to step on the couch, y'all, my pants ripped. My pants ripped. And mind you, where the boy is, like, he's like close enough, but he's like on the other side or whatever. And y'all, when I went to step, I went to put my hand on the back of my pants or whatever, and I don't know if he like peeped or whatever the case may be. Maybe he's seen, because he was watching me, he like peeped or whatever, and he got up, y'all, and he took his hoodie off and he gave it to me, and he was like, here, like, wrap this around yourself or whatever, because y'all, my pants split. So I wrapped the hoodie around, and y'all, when I went to look at Stacy, the look on her face, like, she is ready to like stab me. Like, she is heated. So I put the hoodie on because my pants just split in front of everybody. So yes, I am gonna put this hoodie on. So I put the hoodie on or whatever, and I let Keisha know, like, hey girl, I'm about to leave. Do you mind walking me to my car or whatever? That way you can give the boy back his hoodie. So he was like, no, like, you're good, like, you don't need to give me back the hoodie or whatever, you could just, you know, keep it, it's fine or whatever. And I'm like, you sure? Like, I'm just gonna, you know, give it to her and she can bring it back in and you can put it back on. He was like, no, it's okay, it's fine. So Keisha calls Stacy over, and Stacy walks over. She has a nasty attitude. She looks mad, she looks heated. And Keisha is explaining to her that I'm about to leave and that I wanted them to walk me to my car. So I'm telling them, like, yeah, y'all, can y'all like walk me to my car? And Stacy is like, no, I'm not about to walk her to her car. She grown, she can walk to her car, like, it's not that big of a deal. And girl, Stacy walks off on me, and the boy is basically like, no, I'll walk you to your car, I'm not about to let you walk out there by yourself or whatever. So he tells Keisha this, and she's like, okay bro, that's my bro, loud. And he ends up walking me to my car. I'm explaining to him, like, I'm super embarrassed that my pants just split in front of everybody. He's kind of like trying to be like, oh no, not too many people seeing, like, you're good, at least you got the hoodie wrapped around or whatever, you're fine. So I get to my car and I'm like, you sure you don't want your hoodie? Like, I can give it to you right now, I'm just gonna get in the car or whatever. And he was just like, no, you can keep the hoodie, that'll be my way of being able to see you again or whatever. And I was like, I don't think you're gonna see me again. Like, honestly, my homegirl, she really wanted to talk to you or whatever. I honestly just need the hoodie, that's it or whatever. And he was like, your homegirl? Like, I'm like, yeah, like, she wanted to talk to you. He was like, I'm not worried about that, I'm just trying to talk to you or whatever. And I was like, no, like, I just feel like, you know, that's breaking like girl code. Like, nah, I'm cool. So he was like, all right, whatever, if I see you around, I'll see you around, but have a good night. And that was that. Y'all, when I got home, I text Stacy and I was like, hey girl, tell Keisha I had a good time and I'm sorry that I had to leave early because my pants had split or whatever. And y'all, my light just died. And y'all, why was I blocked? Stacy blocked me, y'all, and we never talked again. And it was just weird. She blocked me from her phone, and then I guess she had posted like couple, like, after she had blocked me or whatever, we were still like friends on Instagram. She had posted that she was moving to Texas and stuff, and then after that I never seen her post anything else. I didn't unfollow her because I'm just like, it's not no beef on my end, so didn't unfollow her. But yeah, y'all, she blocked me, and I'm assuming she blocked me on Instagram too. So whatever, I hope that she's doing great because she was weird. You were never my friend if you can't even walk me to my car after something like that just happened to me. That's corny. Tomato. But that's the end of this video. I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And hit that bell so you can watch my videos every time I post. Bye.